Welcome to StoryVD. It's been a while, hasn't it? But fear not, my friends. We are back today with another video that will hopefully bring you some joy in your life. We have said this before, and we will say it again. We here at StoryVD love nothing more than bringing you interesting stories that make people go, You know, the type of stories that really get you thinking long after you've finished watching them. And well, today is no different. If you think that you have a good head on your shoulders and that you can spot a lie from a mile away, then you might just be able to figure this one out before the end. But don't be too sure. Let us begin. A woman had 2 sons who were both her whole world. She loved them with all that she had and would do anything for them. They knew this and often took advantage of their mother. That being said, they never crossed the line. They knew where that was. That was until the day that their mother passed away. Their mother had been sick for a long time, and they knew that her days were numbered. Still, when it finally happened, they were overcome with grief. The funeral was hard, and the weeks that followed were even worse, but eventually they began to get better. It wasn't long after that when the woman's sons decided to take what was left of their mother's money and split it between each other. They also split up all of her possessions, including her jewelry. Then one son moved out of the house and got his own place while the other stayed behind. The one who stayed in the house loved it dearly. It brought him so much joy, and he didn't want to leave it. So he made an offer to his brother. He would buy him out so that he could keep the house. The brother agreed, and soon enough, the deal was done. One son was happy in his new home, and the other was happy that he didn't have to move out. A few years passed and both brothers married. They each had children and settled into their lives. One day, though, the younger brother came to visit. He hadn't seen his older brother in a while and wanted to catch up. The older brother was happy to see him and invited him inside. As they were catching up, the younger brother noticed something peculiar. There were pictures of him and his family all over the house, but there were no pictures of his brother or his family. He asked about it, and his brother simply told him that he didn't like those people. Confused by his brother's answer, he decided to look around the house a bit more. That's when he found it. In the kitchen, hidden in a cabinet, was a picture frame. It had a picture of his brother's family in it. He went to his brother and confronted him, saying, "You told me that you didn't like them." To which his brother responded, "I don't." Confused, the younger brother asked, "Why would you hide this then?" His brother simply shrugged and tried to change the subject, but the younger brother wouldn't let him. He pressed his brother and asked why he was hiding the picture. Was it because he was ashamed of them? Did he not like them? Or was it because he didn't like his wife? What was it? His brother remained quiet for a moment. He looked down and started to play with his fingers. Finally he spoke. He told his brother that it wasn't because he was ashamed of them or didn't like them. It was because he was scared that if their mother saw them, she would be upset. You see, the brother had remarried after his first wife passed away. His new wife was much younger than him and his first wife, and he was afraid that their mother would disapprove. That's why he hid the picture. Now, the younger brother didn't know whether to be angry at his brother for lying or to be angry at himself for believing it. Either way, he knew that he had been wrong. He apologized to his brother and told him that he should have known better than to lie to him. The older brother accepted his apology, and the 2 brothers became closer than ever. Some time passed, and one day the younger brother decided to pay his brother another visit. As he approached the house, he noticed that his brother had hung up a new picture. It was a picture of him and his family. He knocked on the door, and his brother greeted him warmly. The 2 brothers went inside and sat down on the couch. The younger brother decided to ask his brother about the picture. He asked him why he put it up now if he was still scared that their mother would be upset. To which his brother responded, "She's been dead for years now. Why would I still be scared?" Confused by his brother's answer, the younger brother pressed him further. asking why he would have lied to him about taking the picture down in the first place. His brother remained silent for a moment, then he finally spoke. He told his brother that he had taken the picture down because he didn't want it to remind him of his past. You see, his brother had recently lost his father and was grieving. He didn't want to be reminded of his own loss, so he had taken the picture down. The younger brother understood and apologized for not realizing sooner. The two brothers hugged each other, and the younger brother left. As he walked back to his car, he couldn't help but shake his head at how complicated family relationships can be. He knew that his brother wasn't a bad person, but sometimes his actions were hard to understand. Still, he loved his brother and knew that no matter what, they would always have each other's backs. The end. So here's the big question. Did you manage to guess the ending? If you did, congratulations, you win a prize. Well, at least a virtual one. If you didn't, don't worry. It happens to the best of us. Now, here's a question for you. Do you believe in second chances? We would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Maybe you've been given a second chance at something, or maybe you've given someone else a second chance. Whatever the case may be, we would love to hear your story. And hey, if you liked this video, don't forget to hit that like button and share it with your friends. The more people who watch and enjoy our videos, the more we can make. Also, before you go, we would like to thank you for your support and for watching our videos. It means the world to us that you take time out of your day to spend it with us here. That's all for today, my friends. Until next time, stay curious. Please subscribe to StoryVD. Thank you very much.